up, everyone? Welcome back to UKSM Winter. It's the second run of our all-night-long Sonic block. Next up, we're going to be going with Cowboy Knuckles, who will be playing Sonic 1 Forever in the Knuckles category. But before I throw things over to her, do remember, we are trying to raise money for the fantastic charity Special Effect. If you stuck around during the intermission, you would have seen some really great videos of the awesome work that Special Effect has done over the years. If you want to make more work like that happen in the future, then all you need to do is !donate in the chat. With that said, I'm going to throw things straight over to Cowboy
Thanks,
Knuckles.
Matt.
So tell me when you're ready to go, and then we can get this party started.
Thanks, Matt. Welcome. I'm Cowboy Knuckles, or CBK for short, and I have my lovely friend Tej on comms with me. He's the epic Knuckles runner. And
epic.
yeah,
epic Knuckles runner.
He's great. So I'll be showing you some Knuckles today. You can see I'm a bit Knuckles crazy, so yeah. So we'll talk you through the game and what Sonic 1 Forever is during the run. So do you want to do a countdown?
Do you want me to count you in? Okay, right. 3, 2, 1, bazinga.
Go.
Okay, right, here we have Sonic the Hedgehog Forever, and it is a fork of a port, or, something to that extent of the mobile remake, which was originally made by Christian Whitehead and his team. And with it comes a whole host of new abilities and stuff. We're focusing specifically on Knuckles today. He has his moveset from S3 and K, as closest to that, basically. So if you've played Knuckles in Sonic 2 or in Sonic Mania, you'll know that Knuckles has like a little bit of time after he glides before you could do a spin dash. In this game, that's not the case. Speaking of glides, CBK is now going to do a super glide off this fish here.
Let's try.
Just glide off some sunshine all the way over Green Hill 2.
Yeah, and he gets faster and faster the longer you glide, so it's pretty fun.
Easy as that. Easy, 15 seconds.
Yeah, super gliding is really fun. It's kind of a Knuckles only trick. When you bounce on a destructible object and jump at the right moment, you gain a ton of height upwards. So yeah, you can do some cool skips with that.
And Sonic the Hedgehog Forever, no glitches have been found in this. They were all patched out in the 2013 remake, which this is based off of. However, we do have a couple of skips coming up later on. I will touch on them. Green Hill 3 goes by very fast, as you see there. 8 hits on Robotnik.
Yeah.
No problem at all.
Got the invincibility, so we're pretty comfy. That's a fun level. Yeah, so yeah, every Act 3 there's a boss at the end. So yeah, 1 and 2, no boss. And we can skip the time bonus as well, which is pretty nice. We can press a button. Unlike the originals where you had to wait a while.
Yeah, so in original Sonic 1, the timing method, because of that, was IGT. But since we can skip the time bonus, we just hold the action button, and it just skips the time bonus immediately.
Try drop on the fire shield. Nice. Get that cycle around 14 seconds.
Ben in Sweden's favourite.
Yeah, so of course elemental shields were introduced in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but we've got them here. They were added in the mobile port. It comes in really handy in this level because there's a lot of lava. But we need to keep it. We don't want to touch any spikes here.
So from Marble onwards is where things get less fun as a whole with Sonic 1. You have Green Hill. There's a great level. It's your standard Sonic level, it's how a Sonic level should be. And then Marble is just very tight, strict platforming.
Yeah.
And a lot of cycles.
Yeah. And with Knuckles' lower jump height, it can be a bit tricky as well doing the platforming. Reaching some of the higher platforms that Sonic and Tails can reach.
Yeah.
Sorry about dying. Marble's a tricky one for me, especially quite early in the run, having such a tricky level. So again, we're going to have a lot of cycles to worry about here. want to get ahead of. And we're going to do a lot of damage boosting this level. So we're intentionally taking damage in the lava here, just so we can spin dash straight through. Doing that a couple times.
Yep, you'll get chased by this lava here. It's very easy to outrun.
Yeah.
And then
Damage
just,
boost.
a little damage boost here, just to get across really quick.
Jumps here. Find that quite tricky. And there's going to be some like moving platforms here with fireballs. Oh, made it over there. I'm going to wait for this one. Coming into sort of the second part of the level. I'm going to take an intentional damage here, just so I can spin dash straight through the lava, get some invincibility. Going to help me just towards the end of the level here, just get through these enemies without having to worry too much. Oh, it knocked me down. That cat killer as well. And here's where some cycles come into play. Yeah, I'm going to wait for that. You can risk going on top of the chandelier, but I wasn't sure if I'd make it or get crushed, so... Better to wait. You don't get any checkpoints in that level, so...
Speaking about the skips earlier, Marble Garden 3, we have like our first instance of a quote-unquote skip. It's not a glitch, because there is no collision break or anything like that up here. But CBK will be climbing this wall here and doing very tight in frames to tap to get on top.
Yeah.
There we go. Easy
Yay.
done.
That whole route is actually a new route, isn't it? So...
Yeah, that route was made for Knuckles and Tails, but even then that skips out like a good 15-second chunk of the level.
Yeah. Ideally want to get 3 hits per sort of side here. Got 2 there. Try and glide into him. Knuckles' lower jump height does make some of the bosses a little bit trickier.
Yeah,
that's
so
alright, we
Sonic
got
has
him.
his Insta-shield, which extends his hitbox quite considerably. So you can probably get like 4 hits per cycle with Sonic, whereas Knuckles can't do that because he's very limited jump height.
And we're going to go into Spring Yard.
Knuckles doesn't need the jump height. He's cool enough in every other regard.
Exactly. It'd be too OP if we had that. It'd be too OP.
Right, Spring Yard 1, probably one of my favourite levels. I don't know about you, TBK.
Yeah, it's a pretty comfy level. Yeah.
Yeah. Where's your favourite level in this game?
I like Green Hill 3. The beginning.
Yeah,
It's just
Green
really,
Hill 3.
it's really
Green Hill's
fun.
like super quick,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's just super fun and really like flowy. Not a lot of stop starting. It's just like straight through. But yeah, here we can basically glide over the whole level again.
So, yeah, CBK's like, I don't want to play this level, so I'm just going to glide over it.
Yeah, Knuckles, he's smart. He knows. That's a pretty comfy level. But yeah, Spring Yard can be a bit tricky if you have to do some platforming. The worst thing is to fall into bottom route there. If you fall down to the bottom, it's really slow.
Yeah.
You want to avoid that at all
That's
costs.
like a good 30-second time loss
Yeah.
if you fall down to the bottom.
I'm gonna drop here and try and get a bounce on it on one of the enemies here. Yeah, get up to that platform. Nice.
Yeah, nicely done.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of spin dashing in this level. Try and get over the obstacles.
Again, another level where you want to keep top as much as you can.
Oh, bit low there.
As long as the level.
I just loved how
Yeah. It's generally in Sonic games, it's the sort of the done thing to stay top route. It works in most cases. Usually the fastest. Bring up 2.
Yeah, 36, nice.
And then the next one there's quite a tight jump at the beginning of the next one, so I use a visual cue in the background. Have to around that. Make sure. Otherwise you can take a death at the beginning. Here I'm gonna look at the city in the background and I take a cue here when to jump. A little bit early there, but still fine. I should be able to make the cycle here. Ooh, just made the cycle there. I'll squeeze in.
Very tight, very tight.
Go take the bottom route here. I know some people take the top route. I prefer using this strat here, which I'm going to do in a sec. Which is
With
spin dashing up.
Knuckles, because of his jump height, top route isn't actually optimal.
Yeah. The top route is quite tricky here. There's a lot of platforming to do. Oops, I get that. Yeah, so I use that spin dashing method just with a spike ball to get up and climb up. And then
Gonna be grabbing the speed shoes and invincibility just to race their way to the boss.
Oh, no, don't go there. I'm gonna go up the top. I'm a bit careful here because there's a bottomless pit here. Oh, oof. Gonna glide over to the boss. Hopefully get an early hit on the boss if I'm high enough. Got one early hit there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got two there.
So it's another boss that is slower for Nux because of his jump height.
Yeah, you just have to wait, unfortunately. Oh, so that's my shield there. So ideally you do want 4 hits per cycle. It's quite tricky. And be careful not to fall down the holes. Oh, there we go. Got 3 there.
Yeah, nice done. Yeah.
Ooh, made that spring yard.
And now on to a controversial opinion, one of the better levels in the game.
Yeah, honestly, Labyrinth is growing on me. Like, compared to some of the other levels, I don't mind it so much. Like, yeah, so
the music for Lab as well is, it's choice.
Yeah, it's pretty chill, yeah. I mean, you've got the water physics, which is going to slow us down a little bit, make some of the platforming a bit trickier. But, yeah, if you kind of know what you're doing, it's not too bad. If you know where you're going. But Lab 1 for Knuckles is actually pretty sweet because he has a big skip. Well, first of all, we can skip that section, which in the original you would go down there. And then we're going to skip another bit here. No one else can do. No other character can do. We're in the ceiling!
And it skips out another good 5 to 10 seconds of the level.
Yeah, so you'll probably start noticing that Knuckles and ceilings are a good match. He abuses ceilings quite a lot in this game. So this isn't any percent, so you can glitch, but this isn't really considered a glitch. As far as I'm aware, I know some people consider it a glitch, but I don't think it is, because we do have that in other classic games as well, where we can do that glitchless.
Yeah, another instance being in S3K.
Yeah.
You can do that in Hydro too.
Exactly, and that's glitchless, so... Oh, careful there, because I've got no rings. Be careful, there's spike balls. I've got some safety rings now, we're all good. But be careful, there's little floor grounders coming out. The drowning time has started, but we're all good.
See, underneath this little button there, it opens a door to the right. And just grabbing invincibility. This means that we won't have to stop for any enemies on the way down, because there are a couple of Orbinauts.
Yeah, just get straight through those. Hopefully we'll be able to keep this towards the end of the level. Quick. Okay, so we're going to hit the drowning timer here. With Knuckles' climb, hopefully we can get out of the water in time. Yeah, that's pretty comfy. I mean, the 3 seconds, yeah. Still good.
All the time in the water.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky with Sonic because you have to use the platforms to get up. But Knuckles is fine. Doesn't need to do that. Lab 3. One of the trickier levels, I think, because of the boss. I'm going to take a shield and some rings for safety. I just missed a bubble shield there.
A big shout out to Team Forever for making this. They did a really good job,
Yeah.
in my opinion. And they've been really good, basically running back and forth between us speed-running peasants and the more casual crowd.
Yeah. Oh.
And I think they've done a good job at appealing to both crowds, basically.
Yeah, they've been really interactive with the speedrun community, which is really nice. And really interested in what we're doing with the game. And they've just released Sonic 2 Absolute.
But yes, they have.
I need to grab a
run.
bubble here. Ooh, that was close. I was on 0 there. I missed the bubble shield at the beginning, so I just had to take a few extra seconds there just to grab a bubble. That was close. Now I'm getting lots of bubbles. Yeah, normally you would have the bubble shield, but go ahead.
Coming up is probably the bane of every kid who played this game. Is this particular climbing section here?
Yeah.
if you tell me that when you were a kid you did this first time, you're lying.
Yeah, I never got past this as a kid. Yeah, we're coming up to the
with
boss.
Nux, it's even harder because of his limited jump height. You have to be really precise on your timing.
I'm going to be making use of his wall climbing a lot here and gliding, just to be really safe. Let's get onto the side of the blocks. Make sure we don't hit Robotnik because he can knock you down again back into the spears. Oh, just gotta be careful there. Well, now I've got the water physics to deal with. I'll be very careful. Ooh, death there. Luckily, I got a checkpoint before. Yeah, I got the checkpoint. Yeah.
You're fine.
Have to get that checkpoint before, just in case. Yeah, the water physics are not helpful there. One of the reasons this level is kind of one of the tricky ones as well.
Being informed right now that in base 2013, Nux's climbing was even worse.
Really? Oh yeah, it was improved. Yeah, Team Forever did improve his climbing. It's a bit dodgy in this. Obviously, Knuckles is kind of ported into the game afterwards. It's not perfect. Move Robotnik. So we don't actually have to hit Robotnik here. We just have to basically get up without dying. There we go. That's how it should be done.
It made no sense to me. Like as a kid, like why am I not fighting him? Like,
yeah,
we're just racing up here. And then
exactly. You think, oh, I've got to kill Robotnik, but you don't actually.
he just lets me hit the capsule, and he's like,
yeah,
hey, see you in a bit.
It's so weird. We got through. And now we come to some nice levels. Nice breather. If there are any like donations or anything to read, this is a good time because this level's quite chill.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, I can just continue. Yeah, Starlight's really nice. That's nice music. Pretty chill. Quick, nice levels before the final zone. Or the final set of levels.
Definitely made no sense in terms of level order, though.
Yeah.
When it came to difficulty spike. Because, I mean, it starts like nice and easy at Green Hill, and then spikes right up to Marble.
Yeah. The level order is strange in this.
Yeah. When this level is infinitely easier than two of the levels before it.
Yeah, you think Marble should be here instead. Still things are a nuisance. We're going to see some more ceiling skips here. Kind of skips. All characters can do these. We just need to jump here. And we're going to get up onto the ceiling. Jump again. And I'm going to drop here. There is a third ceiling there, but I find it easy just to drop here and just go straight to the end. So it's a nice easy level. Nice and chill. Right, 3. So we're going to do a little skip here at the beginning. Well, skipping the seesaw section just by gliding is pretty nice.
Got the mania rotation on the go there, so that's one of the options in this game. You can have so by rotation we mean like when you go off like a seesaw or a spring. If you select the mania rotation, you'll see the character spin around.
Oh yeah, well, come to the boss here. The bit of a tricky one for Knuckles with his low jump height. Let's try and get many hits in as I can with the mines, and you can also bounce off here, get some hits in. You can get 2 hits at certain angles.
Yeah, that was 2 cheeky hits there. I just saw.
Yeah, you have to be careful because if he's releasing a mine at the same time, you will take a hit. There we go. Nice.
Easy game.
Yeah, for Sonic and Tails, they got these bosses a lot easier because they can just fly up into them or into shield. Knuckles
Not to mention, by the way, you'll see CDK is playing in 4x3. So the default for playing this is 16x9. Problem with that, from a speedrunning perspective, is it messes with the speed of certain boss animations and can really throw you off. Playing in 4x3 helps with that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
keeps boss speeds and animations consistent with the original game.
It is intended, yeah, to be 16:9. But yeah, speedrunning is it'll be easy like this. Oh, dropped down. Right, I'm gonna head up here. You also see with Knuckles when I'm climbing, I'm sort of letting go of the wall and re-gripping it. That's actually quicker than his normal climbing speed. So yeah, I'm just using 2 buttons to sort of do that. We call it a quick climb. There we go, Scrap Brain 1. Oh, that's Scrap Brain 1. It's quite a fun level, Knuckles.
Yeah, massively fun.
And then
good use for his fast climbs there as well.
yeah. And then Scrap Brain 2, I really don't like.
Scrap Brain 2, Scrap Brain 2 is basically now we're into damage boost city.
Yeah. Oh, that was a nice little jump there, actually.
These cycles here are on a global cycle. I forget what it is their cycles are based on.
Oh, that was lucky. I managed to get under the spike balls. You fucking get under these. Oh, just took that hit there. Sometimes if you're lucky, you can get under those. Yeah, this is pretty much damage boosting, as Teach said. Nice, we got under those.
Oh, clean,
yeah,
clean.
45s. I'm happy with that. That's pretty nice. That's very
we're
nice.
coming up to now the shortest level in the game.
Yeah, best level for Knuckles. So the next level can be done in under 2 seconds, essentially, if you get the skip first time. So we mentioned about Knuckles and ceiling, so this is kind of the ultimate Knuckles and ceiling skip. But we can't see him, so it's a little bit trickier. But there we go.
No,
2 seconds. Under 3 seconds.
Nice. Max is like, I don't want to play this level.
And then we're at the final boss now. So this is RNG. In the original game, you could manipulate it. Right, Teach?
Yep, you could. Right, so basically, what you do in the original game is you would just run to the right and use no other inputs. And it would manipulate Robotnik into a specific cycle, which was 4324 to 143. And by those numbers, I mean from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4. But you can't do that on this. That has been patched out. There is no such manipulation, so it is pure RNG.
Look at that there. Yeah, I just went a bit too far there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got very careful. You got no rings, and you can get crushed. You have really quick reaction time. Using the spin dash to avoid the stuff here.
There is another minute that you can do in OG as well, using a series of pauses, and it gives you a different sequence, which gives you a slightly faster time.
That was to Jurgen in the background.
Oh, the face.
Yeah. This is sometimes it's gonna be a bit tricky with Knuckles' jump height as well. Got to react very quickly. Oh, careful there. Oh.
Oh yeah, see that one there. If he does that pattern 2 and 3, that's the hardest one.
Yeah. Yeah. Focus on not getting crushed. Luckily we've got the spin dash so we can get that one. Not sure how many hits are on. We need to get 8 in total. There we go.
There we go.
That's the final hit. And the time will be on the fade to black. Give Robotnik one last hit. Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. And time.
Time.
Robotnik won forever. Save the flickies. Yeah.
Do you have any shout outs you want to give CBK?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I could go on endlessly. So many people I want to shout out, but I mean, obviously, thank you to UKSM for having me.
Well, you did indeed come in.
Yeah, go ahead, Matt. Maybe there's... Yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry about that. You
Yeah,
go on.
sorry. Oh yeah, sure, I'll continue. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much to Teach for commentating. Teach is a good friend. Definitely check him out. It's amazing Knuckles runner. And Team Forever community. And all the amazing friends I've made. You guys mean the world to me, and I love you so much. You know who you are. And yeah, everyone. It's a really cool community, and I highly recommend anyone who's interested in running Sonic to come check us out. We're all friendly in the classic speedrun Discord. Yeah. So that's from me. Is there anything you want to say, Teach?
Shout outs to you for letting me come with you. Also, just for letting me bully you daily. Shout outs to UKSM for also hosting this as well, and for me being here. Shout outs to all my regulars, HUDs, RPG, Zanon, everyone from that group. Jimmy D, you're my brother. Much love to you. Everyone from the jail Discord as well. Yeah, that's my shout outs.
Yeah, over to you, Matt. What was the time, by the way?
Awesome. Well, thank you. The time was 23:07, but that might be a little bit off.
Nice. Yeah. Great. Thank you, Chris, Matt.
Let's go.
Well, with all that said, we're going to head into the intermission and set up for our next run. It's going to be Argic with Sonic Colors Ultimate in the Egg Shuttle category. I think this is the first time. This is the first time that Argic's actually done Sonic Colors Ultimate for a marathon, so we're pretty hyped to see it. Yeah, we're going to be going over to the intermission. We'll be back very soon. Don't go anywhere.